I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, the elements of that compared to.
So to build off of that, you could like even do like, cause you know how like chocolate milk sometimes is too chocolatey, sometimes too milky.
Oh, yeah. But then you gotta.
Swish it around. That's
Yeah, you'd have to swish it around. Is the problem. Yeah, it wouldn't mix.
Give it a good little. All right, that's some good chocolate milk there.
I met a guy on a plane one time that worked for General Mills, and he said fresh cereal right off of the like conveyor belt is like the best you'll ever have. Like it's so good. It's
Yeah.
you don't think about that it might be like just a tiny bit stale. Because it's been on the shelf for so long.
Cereal.
Fresh cereal.
Like right
Fresh
off the
cereal.
bat. Yeah, I
Cereal,
wonder,
like
dude.
breakfast?
Yes, like fresh. They just bagged
Because
it.
it is always a couple days or something before it even reaches anybody's hands. Or
Yeah, or even
more.
maybe months.
Yeah.
Is there like?
Yeah.
Is there like a? You know how Krispy Kreme has like the conveyor belt with the
That's
fresh
so
elements?
funny.
Is there a place like that for cereal?
I don't know.
I feel like there's a
Okay.
place like
That does seem super neat.
But that
Yeah,
would be-
cereal
Super
expert,
neat,
dude.
you know?
That sounds like a sick job. I'm gonna taste the cereal
Cereal
in here.
expert?
Yeah, cereal expert. Yeah, just get a handful, just down it. It's like, all right, this batch is ready to go.
He said a fresh Oreo, an Oreo that's like just been made, and he said that they're like still like kind of slightly warm.
Oh, dude, I wonder.
What would you do to get a fresh Oreo?
I would.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
I
don't,
know.
I don't know. I don't know how it's
You know, like,
baked or
that's
like
like
how
a-
it goes together.
It's like a trade secret to know how
What
this
about a
tastes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would kill for a fresh Twinkie. Like,
Yeah, what you know how
Yeah,
to
I mean,
taste
what
off
is
the
it
line,
like
and
Do
then
they
you
make
put it in the
Twinkies
box,
still?
it ruins it.
I don't,
The rest
I
of
don't
it
They
know.
got rid of
I
them.
never considered the temperature.
they're
Um,
not quite
Yeah.
Twinkies.
You know what I mean?
Like, especially cereals.
There's
Like,
They're
hot
not
cereal,
quite
they come out like
Twinkies.
There's
fresh ones
not
and
Twinkies.
Less filling. The breading's changed a
They're like,
little
it's
bit.
not poison anymore.
It's not as bad for you. Twinkies, they're changed.
Yo,
So not
yeah.
even-
Did you ever have a deep fried Twinkie?
No, I missed that.
Oh.
Because I got scared after
Mm.
they changed the recipe. I was
So-
like, I don't know if I want a Twinkie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hurt myself with Twinkies.
Oh yeah, me too. I gained a good.
There was some other
150
brand that
pounds
was
between
just
those.
like Twinkies.
Little Debbie's makes like a not Twinkie. Like Twinkies is not Little Debbie's, right?
No.
And then
It's
Little
close to
Debbie's
that.
has like a like almost Twinkie.
Twinkie is
No, it's
Hostess.
different than
Yeah.
Little Debbie's.
Because Hostess changed their recipes for all of their goodies, just about. Because even their ding dongs are different.
I love these names. Yeah,
And their ho-hos.
Bing bong. Fuck your life.
Dude, I
gotta
love
put the
those.
ding dongs and ho hos away.
Ding dongs, ho-hos, and Twinkies were my,
Those
like,
are trash.
No, yeah, like
goodies.
Is the ho the coconut one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a ball. Yeah.
I agree.
oh yeah,
Trash.
Straight trash.
and
Because
it
the
looks
ding
so
dongs-
good though. It's
Snowball? That's what it is?
Yeah,
I
it's like
thought
a
they were
chocolate snowball.
It just cracks me up explaining ding dongs as the long things.
I always.
That's what they are, the little long.
Like, we're just doing all
I
these
worked at
ding
a-
dongs.
Yeah, I worked at that gas
And they're like,
station, put 'em
nobody
away for so
thinks
long
that's a
again,
bad
Dollar
idea?
General, I still
Like,
get to it.
No, it's good. Pass.
I
The
was-
So,
ho-hos were the cakes, right? That came in.
Ho hos, ding dong, ding
No,
dongs.
yeah, right. The logs.
Ding dongs are the rolls, right? Like the chocolate.
Ding dongs are, okay, so there's Swiss rolls,
Thank you.
and then there's ding dongs.
very welcome.
They got so many names. But ding dongs are like the little, they're kind of like Swiss rolls, but not Swiss rolls. It's a cake.
I really want to know what the business meetings kind of sound like for all these types of products. You know what I mean?
And then ho-hos are little circular, like square things.
The benefits of our new ding dongs coming into action would be just immense for our products, our product line. The ho hos coming in right after them should sweep up the whole market. So,
Dude, anyway,
should be fun.
question for you.
Okay.
Don't you feel like cell phones used to be way cooler before iPhone?
I don't know.
Like,
I
remember
don't
that
know.
shit?
That's hard to say because
Like, remember
Also,
like the Sony Ericsson
the like time of my
phones and
life was
shit?
a lot cooler too.
Yeah,
So was
it
it
was
that
more
or was it the
relaxed.
cell phone?
God damn it! I hate that answer because
Yep.
you're like really hitting me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they were.
Because when
cooler,
you were
right?
16 and you were like trying to T9, you're like
Turn this microphone.
making plans with people and it's so exciting and
Yeah.
you're working on something. Is it the cell phone, or is it just the
Or
emotions
was it
you
2006?
had? Yeah.
Like, remember how awesome that year was?
Yeah. It was a good
I
one.
vaguely
Yeah.
remember that.
Almost
probably
as
one of my
good
favorites.
as 2016.
Do you remember 2006?
I don't think I remember 2016. I was having babies already.
Dude.
I
Oh
was-
yeah.
I remember
Totally
a little bit
fine.
of last
Yeah.
year.
2016 is when I had the twins, so it's like,
Oh really?
yeah.
Ooh. I want to say congratulations, but I also want to say condolences.
Yeah, thank you.
Twins? Whew. Because babies are pushing on your organs.
Yeah.
And your body. Oh, two.
Oh, it's so disgusting. I have a picture when I was like about to pop. I was like in the hospital, and it's just like so like a monster's inside of you, and your skin's like ripping apart.
Oh, jeez.
It's-
Inside of you.
Well, so
crowding.
like the whole
I love
stomach
it,
is
Megan.
red, and
Very
it's got
worrying
lines all
photo.
over it. It's just angry, and they're because there's two of them. They're like sucking all the nutrition out of your body, so I like look like a pale vampire. My arms are all skinny, and I'm just like supporting these leeches.
That's basically what kid is, because
Yeah.
in the placenta, they just.
Oh,
And then
God.
there's a painful
I've got-
birth.
Yeah.
I've
It's
got
like that, and
the,
then they slice you into two pieces,
Yeah.
and they scoop babies out of you.
I've got the whole, you used to be a
At least you got the
parasite talk
C-section,
from my
right?
mom.
Oh God.
Did you
imagine
get a
having-
C-section or?
Imagine
Yeah.
having those two natural.
Yeah, and I had,
Yeah, probably
not that
best.
anybody cares, but I had Reagan naturally, so I got to
No,
experience
first,
both
you
of those
you weren't-
processes.
you weren't-
Did you know that, like, coming, well, probably your
It's so
mother,
crazy.
but from what I hear, having natural birth is like very traumatic to your body.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah.
That's why every mother I see, I'm just like, my condolences.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You survived.
Yeah.
People used to die during childbirth, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
and that used to be like common,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
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 It was very.
It was so traumatic
Yeah.
that you would die during the process.
I think everyone would die up until I think like what, late 1800s. People started surviving childbirth.
I know. Well, I mean, obviously they survived before then, because
But I'm saying like numbers
people
went from
continued.
just
Yeah.
to, like, but
Whenever people were like, hey, there's this thing called germs, and if you like wash your
Yeah.
hands, and it was like, oh, people live. So there's that.
Okay.
Have you heard that backstory of like washing hands and like the first doctor that had like come to that conclusion?
No.
He was like ostracized, and they were like, "You're an idiot." First of all,
He was an idiot for telling people to wash hands.
yes, and so they would like, he had like implemented it, and I guess his hospital. I'm probably butchering the story, but
Mhm.
he had implemented the procedure to wash hands. He noticed that babies that were delivered with doctors who washed their hands before the birth survived a lot more frequently
Oh, wow.
than ones that had not. And I guess it was because they're like
Where did you hear
dealing with
about
sick
this?
people. They're dealing with sick people. I don't know where I have no
okay.
source. I have no source for this information. It might be a fever dream that I had once where
Gotcha.
they call this up.
Yeah,
But-
for sure.
Then, so he was like, everybody's gonna wash their hands. And then another doctor like got a hold of this information and was like, no, fuck you. Nobody's washing their hands anymore. And like, they took this guy down, and then it just went back to normal. Babies were dying all over the place because they were touching dead bodies and feces and whatever else, and they were just like
Holy
rinsing their hands
shit.
off and then going back instead of like actually washing their hands and getting the shit off their hands. Where they would like deliver
Oh my
babies
God.
and like do procedures and stuff. It's a whole thing. It's a whole
God.
thing.
I had no
Because
clue.
so it was like a piece of it was like, he's
Bring
like,
that
there's
mic
these
closer to you.
microscopic organisms that
Mhm.
are part of our living bodies, and we're transferring them from sick people to, and they were like, no, there's not. Like, okay, witch doctor, microscopic organisms that we can't see.
Yeah, sure.
Again,
yeah,
I could be
you
making all this up.
fucking liar. Dude, but yeah, like science, like, did you ever see the series Chernobyl?
Yes, I loved it.
That
I
series
loved
was
it.
amazing.
It was so good.
And the whole thing about it was like, dude, there is an invisible threat that people are ignoring and is
Because they
killing.
can't see
killing-
it.
Yeah, and is killing people.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I think about the dude that, like, in the show, I don't know if this actually happened, but in the show, whenever they're on the roof and they're, like, trying to sweep the debris inside of the building. Do you remember that?
Yeah, when they
I
were
don't remember
naked.
exactly what. No, they were in their suits. No, were they naked? I don't
know.
remember.
I
But
can't remember.
one of them had like kicked a rock inside of his boot.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it fucking killed him in like 15 minutes, and he was dead.
Jesus Christ.
But the people that didn't accidentally kick up a rock in their boot were like fine. I'm like, that is fucking bananas. That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
That's so fucking nuts. Like, you can't even. I mean, like, that's what tyranny does.
Yeah.
Like, when there's no accountability, it's just like, dude, fuck you.
Yeah. That's not what we want to do.
And
We don't
I'm
want to
sure-
acknowledge this.
I'm sure it happens in America.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh yeah, definitely happens all the time.
Yeah.
Has to.
But, yeah, I've also been watching. Have you seen Winning Time at all?
Nuh-uh. What's that?
It's on HBO, and it's a show about the Lakers, like primetime Lakers, like 1980 to like 1990.
Oh, Rustin's
Two.
been watching that. He
Yeah.
mentioned it.
It's crazy because
It has John
the
C.
show,
Riley,
yeah,
right?
John C. Riley
Yeah. Okay.
is the owner, Jerry Buss, and like it's so insane because like the show is called Winning Time, but the entire show is about pain. So like it cracks me up. Like I like cried on the final episode.
Did you really?
Yeah,
You legitimately cried?
I did. Yeah,
No
tears.
way!
Yeah.
It was pretty slow.
Because
getting
it was
off. I couldn't
very
stick with it.
like because there's so many storylines going on and like I don't want to give anything away. Like
Okay.
you might watch, you may not watch it,
I
but
probably won't.
it
Go ahead.
yeah okay.
Spoiler.
Well yeah, it brought me to fucking tears,
Okay. Okay.
which is like I don't know. Like I've always been that type of person. Like I'll cry in a movie theater.
Will you? So
Yeah.
will I. I'll cry.
Oh,
I'll cry
really?
all the time. Yeah. I cry like
I don't
once
know.
a
Like
day.
I can
I'll
just
cry all the time.
identify with the character, and like if the movie is really good, like I can be like really like you know
Oh yeah.
I can understand like their emotions and shit, and pain and suffering, and yeah, I'm a softy, I
Yeah.
guess.
I'll cry. I'll cry for sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't even take that much. But sometimes
What's the
I'm like
first?
shocked.
What
and
is
I'm
the
like,
first movie that made you cry?
Oh, Lion King. Obviously. I was a little kid.
I'm sorry, I
Lion
didn't
King.
mean to, I'm not laughing at you.
Laughing because it's probably relatable.
Well,
That
yeah,
shit's
because I
sad
did
as
not. I
fuck.
did not expect that answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how far back
What-
are we going?
what
I was
part-
4 years
okay,
old and
yeah.
I watched Lion King and I
No,
was like,
I'm
this is
saying-
fucked.
What I'm asking is like, what part sent you over? What part made you emotional?
Of the Lion King?
Yeah.
When his dad died. When his
For
dad
me,
died.
it's it's when his dad speaks from heaven to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's,
Oh, no.
That fucked me up.
When he was in trouble and his dad was trying to save him, oh, that'll that got me. It still gets me. I still can't watch Lion King.
Did your parents make you watch Bambi?
They did. I don't think Bambi messed with me that much. I didn't identify with animals.
Apparently
I guess
that's
that
like
were like.
apparently that's like a test that you're
Oh,
supposed to
fuck.
like.
Did I fail?
Yeah,
Did I fail?
you're a psychopath. Just so you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't identify with like. I guess. I wanted to say it was animals, but that doesn't translate because Lion King is animals. But maybe it's. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I was like, Bambi was
Yeah.
not hitting the way the Lion King was.
No, Bambi never. Yeah, made me like tear. up.
Both sociopaths.
Yeah,
Maybe they should
we're
test people
both-
on Lion King. That shit. That's how
Yeah,
you know.
change the rules. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We're not the psychopaths.
Did you cry on Fox and the Hound?
I don't think I saw it.
It's kind of one of those like obscure.
I think I
ones.
might have seen it. I don't know. You know how it is when you're like a little kid, like you've just seen every fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like people just pop in all sorts of shit, and you don't even know if you can't
Yeah.
remember that you saw it or not.
So Lion King was like big when I was 4. Like just came out. It was this huge hit.
No, Lion King was.
And they were like, "That's your favorite movie."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess this is my favorite movie." How was I supposed to know? They just played it for me over and over again. Definitely wasn't my favorite because it fucked me up every single time. It's not my favorite. Barney was my favorite. Barney doesn't
Did you
emotionally
know,
scar you.
Hold up, I have to pull something up for you.
Uh-oh. Don't mess Barney up for me.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, was it the guy that was in the suit? Is that what you're pulling up?
CIA torture.
Oh, they make people watch Barney over and over? That's fucked.
Yes. How the CIA used music to break detainees. Oh yeah. Wait. This is there. Yeah. Real Slim Shady.
Oh no. It's very repetitive. I definitely
Dirty
need a break.
by Katrina Aguilera. Yeah, I Love You by Barney was used by the CIA to torture Pakistani people that were under investigation for
Not cool.
terrorist acts.
Yeah.
So,
How do you feel about torture?
how do I feel about it?
Yeah, like what's your take on torture?
I feel like it's very bad.
Okay. Are you
And-
allowed to torture someone who's supposedly a terrorist and you need to get information to save thousands of lives?
It's been proven to not be effective.
It's not effective.
Yeah.
Number one
So
thing.
that's why
Don't
like,
tell you anything.
problem.
I'll tell you anything.
yeah. Just
I'll-
to end
I'll make
this,
up anything.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
tell you anything to end this.
Yeah, what if I say I
Crap.
don't know and then you torture me?
Yeah.
Of course I'm gonna make some shit up.
Yeah. I think it's bad, but also I would love to administer it.
You think you would?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Maybe not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I probably would.
I
be, like,
always
very
thought
sad
that I would
about
be
it.
okay with it, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. When people are hurting, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I saw a kitten get run over by a car once, and I was like, I don't know, I just felt like this, like, everything in my life needs to be to not hurt anything else. Like,
Yeah.
from that moment on.
Yeah.
It's like, that's awful. Of course the kid died, and I guess you don't always die in torture, but you get my
Of
drift.
course not. Of course you don't always die of torture.
Yeah, sometimes, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Hopefully not us.
I don't know the statistics
That
on
would be
torture.
very annoying.
No.
But yeah, dude. I am not for torture. I will say this
On the record.
on the record. I do not agree with torture.
Right.
It's not good.
Have you seen the Pentaveret?
I saw the first episode.
Mike Myers ends up
I know,
going
but
full,
Mike
full
Myers is
frontal.
kind of. I
He's
don't
a
know.
little bit cringy.
I'm kind of not a fan of Mike Myers. Is that okay
Did
to
you
say?
like Austin Powers or
Well, I
Not so
watched
much.
all of it,
yeah?
but I also was like, is
If you
this
get
really funny?
if you
Like,
get
I've
to
always been an
5
Adam
dick
Sandler
jokes-
guy, you know,
Yeah,
as far as like bad comedic actors. Like,
Right.
Adam is
takes
my
the cake
dude.
always.
Because he's done dramatic roles. Have you seen
Spanglish.
Punch Drunk Love?
Yes,
I love that movie.
it's good.
Beautiful. And he's
It's
such a
pretty
great
good.
actor. Yeah.
I feel like
But-
he's a father figure for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Adam's,
like, kinda-
Adam's dad.
he like
He's
yeah.
kind of my fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
He like kind of reminds you of
Yeah.
a dad. and
He's
he
my
just-
dad too,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. If we're just saying anybody could be
Yeah.
our dad, it would
Well,
be
he's
Adam's
kind of
dad.
like Ron, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he is kind of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's funny.
Kind of a laid back dude.
Yeah, he'll say something
That's gonna say
kind of
some
funny.
dumb shit.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
I say dumb shit all the time,
Mhm.
and I'm like slowly realizing like, oh, everybody does
Mhm. Oh yeah.
that. Like,
And we all think
Yeah.
it's like so much worse
yeah,
than
you're
what
just like,
it
oh,
is.
you're so yeah,
Such
you're
a
such
fucking
idiot. Yeah, like, okay, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, you think that's true too sometimes?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Like-
God, that makes me feel so much better.
Every single
'Cause I'm
night.
stupid. God,
Oh my god, yes.
why?
I'll get
Why?
so mad at myself. I'll be like,
Oh,
you don't get to
God.
talk at all tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what you get for saying that dumbass shit.
Yeah.
You don't get to say one word to anybody tomorrow.
Oh my God. I'm truly not
Oh,
alone. Thank God. Yeah, like that fucking voice in your head is usually fucking retarded.
It's usually not that
Sorry,
bad.
that was like a very
And then
yeah.
and then you like say it to somebody else, like a close friend or something,
Yeah,
and
no,
you'll be
like-
like, I said this, and then nobody
Yeah.
said anything, and they're like, okay, what? Like it's
Yeah.
always something. Every person has like something different that they're like over analyzing, and they're
Yeah.
like, okay, that didn't matter at all, but when you said this, you idiot, and I'm like, oh, I say that all the time. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's like the shit that they're judging you on is not anything that you think they're judging you on.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I'm fine with you judging me on that thing.
But
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what about when I said
what about the shit that I already
the
thought?
Lion King is like really fucked up? They're like, no, nobody
Jafar.
cared about that.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious, man.
Aladdin was a dope movie. I was into Aladdin for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you like a Disney fan? Do you want to go to Disney World?
No. Honestly, fuck Disney World. Like, it's the worst place in the world. I think it's like.
What's so bad about
have you ever
it?
seen The Good Place, the show, where it's like, well, I can't give it away, because the first season, like,
Have I ever seen The Good
The
Place?
Good Place with
I don't know, but I went on a Disney cruise and it was the shit.
okay.
It was so much fun. It was the best vacation
I've never been on
I
a
ever
cruise. I've always wanted to go on a cruise, and now I feel like
Had. You've
cruises
never been
are
on a
like,
cruise?
never.
The hell, even
That's fucking
Alright.
terrifying to
Yeah.
me. I am so scared of
really?
the open
You're
ocean.
scared of?
I am terrified. I'll like
What's
go
there to
out
be
on like a
scared
little
about?
catamaran that's like off the coast.
So
as
you
long
won't-
as you come back the same day, I cannot sleep on a giant boat in the middle of the ocean.
What about lakes? Or lakes?
Yeah, lakes are good.
They're fine.
Lakes are
Okay.
fine.
But it's the ocean.
It's the ocean.
Yeah. You
It's
should get.
the
You should
ocean.
get over that.
I don't know if
I'm
I
telling
can.
you, dude. It's great.
I'm sure it's
Cruises
fine.
are
Yeah, I'm sure it's
so
fine.
much fun. Like
sure it's
if
fine.
you're gonna go,
It's fine.
I'm sure like you want to take your girls to Disney.
I will never take them on a cruise. then
Okay, okay.
my one recurring
Okay.
nightmare is that our ship is sinking and I've got to save 3 little girls.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's-
I totally get it.
I think about my girls drowning probably every other day. I am not kidding. It's the scariest thing to me. What am I gonna do if my child falls in the ocean? What do you do?
Yeah.
My dad
That's-
told me one time when I was little about like riptides, because we would go to Lake Michigan for the summer, and it's like kind of has
Yeah,
these
you're
like,
next to the Great
tides.
Lakes. You should be used
Yeah.
to the sea.
So, but it kind of has like riptides, and he's like telling me about it. Scared the piss out of me. I like am over it. I don't want
Yeah.
to be a part of anything where I can't control where I'm standing. Like it's gonna suck me under.
So it's a
No,
control
fuck
thing.
that. Fuck that. Fuck.
No, I don't
that.
blame you. I don't
There's
blame you, dude.
sharks. I'm not scared of sharks, but I mean, if I'm face to face with one, what am I gonna do? Nothing.
Nothing, bro.
I'll go hang out at the
I
ocean
mean-
though. I'm being a little dramatic. I'll be in the ocean. I like ocean
No,
things.
like I feel you, dude. Like that's
If I'm by myself, probably
the
be fine.
best policy.
Yeah, that's my policy. No ocean.
Yeah.
I've been to the Bahamas,
'Cause I'll
and when
give
we
it
flew
this.
over it, yeah,
When you
Flew-
went
you-
went through the triangle.
yeah, we went through the Bermuda Triangle. I saw aliens 100%.
You
No,
didn't.
but it was like a tiny rickety plane, and it was like
rickety.
I was like, I'm fine. I can take care of myself.
Yeah.
If we fall into the ocean, if this plane takes a shit on us and we die, like, or if it falls apart in the sky, I'm gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. That's different. If I'm in a giant
That's
boat
different.
with a million people and my kids, no, that's a nightmare.
I guess you're
I
right.
guess I'm like, okay, so my 2 fears are heights and ocean.
Yes, we
So
talked
it's
about
like-
amusement rides.
Yeah. It's like a cruise is this giant building in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, it is pretty scary.
Yeah. It's
When you
scary.
really think about it.
I saw a news article like a couple of days ago. It's like this guy fell over the edge of the cruise. We don't know what happened to him.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Nobody found him. Nobody found him.
Yeah, that's not
It's
good.
like he's gone. The ocean swallowed him, and he never showed up again.
The ocean swallowed him. Love it.
I got a little far in with the fears, but
Dude, it's like totally like rational, man. Like
is it though?
well, I don't know.
Might not be, but it's fine.
I just think like I can't like I don't have kids, so I can't like
Oh yeah.
think about that aspect of a cruise ship. Because when you're just responsible for yourself,
Yeah, it's fine
It's like-
when you're responsible for
yeah,
yourself.
you're like, I don't care. I'll
Like-
take the risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll either survive and it'll be an awesome story, or I'll die and it'll be an awesome story, and everything's fine.
Yes. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What,
Yeah.
what,
So back to vaginal delivery. When-
thank you. Thank you for guiding this conversation. Please tell me more. No, JK.
I mean, I could go on and on.
No, I think
No,
Yeah.
no, we don't want any more of that. That's good.
this is not a birthing podcast. This is my show, okay?
There will be no more
You're not
talks
allowed.
of
And we're
vaginal
only 30
delivery.
minutes in, so we'll get there later, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
we gotta ramp up to it.
Aaron, well, I talked to Aaron today, and I was like, "Do you have a question for Megan?"
Oh,
And he was like, "What did she want to be when she grew up? Like, what did you want to do when you were a
Okay.
kid?" And I was like, "That's lame."
yeah.
So here you go.
Okay.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
Oh, okay. We're actually gonna go for it.
Yeah, we are.
Um,
Because I don't know. Yeah, I need it.
I think I
Second.
had like a pretty run of the mill, like vet or something like that. You know, just like taking
You wanna be
care
a
of
doctor?
something. Yeah. A vet. A vet.
Lame. You don't want to be an astronaut? What the fuck?
No,
That's what
yeah,
you're
I never
supposed
wanted to fuck with space.
Yeah, space is kind of scary. You're scared of the ocean.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't be in space.
Yeah, no. I like watched a video of the astronauts and they're like, we like play ping pong with a ball of water, blah blah in space, and I was like, fuck that. What? What a fucking
Oh my
loser,
God.
this guy.
Loser, this guy. How dare
They're
they?
like the greatest minds in
Yeah.
the world.
Losers.
Fucking loser.
Fucking little, yeah. You're
Ping
a fucking
pong.
loser, dude.
Ping pong
Ping
with the
pong.
silhouette of the earth in the background. Loser.
I fucking love that. Yeah, dude. What other questions? Do you have any questions for me?
I don't know. Did you want to be something? Did you ever
Did
have
I
like?
want to be something?
Did you want to be something? Did you ever want to be something?
Yeah.
Did you have like an
wanted,
idea
I wanted to be a director.
from
I
when
wanted
you
to
were
make
little?
movies. Yeah.
Okay.
From ever since I was a little kid.
Like how little? Like little kid?
9 years old.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And we used to make TV shows and movies at our house,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
We had a talk show called Soul Word.
Soul word.
Soul Word. And it
Were
was,
you
it was a bit racist.
light jazz in the background, and you like
No,
had a
it was
colorful
with my
suit?
friend Ian. Yeah, and we would dress like flamboyantly
okay,
and
like old
act,
black men. Yeah.
act like Steve Harvey.
Oh,
Like I love like
that is so
Steve Harvey
funny.
and like
That's amazing.
fucking God damn it, what's his name? This is making me upset. I can't remember. Bernie Mac.
Mm.
I loved Bernie
I
Mac.
loved Bernie Mac.
Dude, and I was a huge fan of their comedy. And that's
Bernie
how we
Mac's comedy
that's how we
is so
acted.
funny.
Yeah.
That's
That was the
so
show. Because
cool.
we'd be like, okay, our next skit, you know.
Oh,
It,
That's
It was
amazing.
innocent, you know.
yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
it was an innocent, like,
yeah. You're
having
kids.
fun, yeah. Until we did shoe polish one time.
Oh no.
We did it one time, and then the doorbell rang. Yeah, it was bad. It was only one time.
Who was
I
at
don't
the
know
door?
whose idea
Oh,
it
okay.
was. No, the door is probably a delivery guy. Like, it wasn't anybody. Like, it was just
Okay.
somebody stopping by the house.
Okay, I thought that was
And
gonna
we
be like
had
a
fucking-
fucking part of the
Yeah.
story.
No, we never did blackface.
Okay.
We just had a talk show
Okay.
and pretended like we're Bernie Mac
Okay.
and created guests and would record it on camera and like upload it to VHS. So there's like all these VHS tapes. Like who knows what happened to them.
Your mom burned
But
them.
yeah, hopefully she did. But yeah, that's what I was like all about. I was just like, dude, this is so much fun. Like just creating a show, putting on the show, and I mean, it gets you attention.
Yeah.
It gives people a reason.
Buzzing.
Yeah, reason to come by. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
that's what I wanted to be when I was a child. Since you asked. Pretty lame.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, and you wanted to be a doctor.
I guess so.
You wanted to be a vet.
I wanted to be a vet.
What kind of animal, like dogs? Or?
Oh yeah, I loved my dog. I was like
Well,
obsessed
that's, like,
with my
what you
dog
wanted
for
to
like a
do,
good
like-
portion of my life. Yeah. My dog now is a replica of the dog that I had when I was a child.
What do
He
you mean
was
by that?
so important to me because I had a chow lab mix as a child, and he looks identical to my dog now, and that was on purpose. I saw, so I had
Dude,
my
did you get a new tattoo?
no, I've had that one for a while.
No, not the house.
The cat?
That guy.
No,
you've had that?
yeah, I got the cat when I was 18. That was
Oh.
probably my first one.
Oh shit! I never noticed it.
Someone told me it looked like a dick one time, and now I'm like, I want this lasered off. This is an awful tattoo.
I never noticed it.
Well, I guess sometimes at a certain angle, it looks like a dick.
I thought it was a longhorn.
That would be, I mean, kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's why I was
Maybe.
like, why would Megan get a longhorn? It's like, what the fuck?
Really going for the eclectic vibe.
Yeah.
All the different.
What do you think about
Things.
tattoos? Do you think I should get one?
Sure.
Do you think people should get them?
Probably not. Honestly.
I just can't think of anything cool enough.
Yeah. Everything that I
Know
have
what I
now, I somewhat regret. Like, there's a little piece of
That's
me
what
that's
I
like,
hear. Yeah.
it wasn't worth doing that. At the time,
I just want a
fucking
tattoo
cool.
of Randall's face right here.
that would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Like,
I think.
this is my bud.
Yeah. Or like the trucker girls,
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
but they're obese.
yeah. Okay.
And where their
I've seen it.
toes touch, there's a fucking tampon.
Okay.
Or like the Hawaiian punch guy.
The Hawaiian. You have a lot of ideas.
Or
I think you should
Gollum.
go for it.
Now these are all joke ideas that I've heard from other people.
Well, I don't know. A joke
Hawaiian
is a
punch-
joke is a joke.
Dude, Gollum.
Once it's on you, that's
Once
the
I have-
ultimate
I
joke.
want Gollum. I want Gollum this big on my back.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
He's just like,
Yeah, he's just like the ring. I need it. Like Gollum is.
okay.
Yeah.
Like he is. You should get like a
Like he
really
is.
obscure character from Lord of the Rings that like
Yeah.
nobody talks about.
That would be great.
Like the dwarf guy.
And
like,
it's
he has a
painted
couple of
on my
lines.
body forever.
Yeah.
Perfect. I can't wait.
It's the ultimate
Yeah.
joke. The ultimate joke. Tattoos are the opportunity for the ultimate joke.
Yeah.
And that's the only time you should get one.
A tattoo, yeah. No, I would only get it because it'd be funny.
Yeah.
I would
Never
never
because you think they look
I'm
cool.
not gonna
because
get
they never look
praying
cool.
hands or
Yeah.
our Mother of Guadalupe. Like,
Mhm.
that's not happening.
Yeah.
Nothing serious. And also, that would kind of be a joke.
Those would be pretty funny too, though.
Yeah. Could you imagine me with our Mother
It would
of
be good.
Guadalupe
yeah, yeah,
just on my chest? There you go.
yeah.
Gigantic.
Ultimate joke. Yes.
Yes. But it would be very
I'm all for
it'd
a
be
joke
very
tattoo.
expensive
Yeah.
and painful.
Mhm.
So like that's
You'd
the-
have to really commit to the bit.
Yeah, you really gotta commit. You really have to commit to the fucking joke.
Yeah.
Jesus, what
That's
else?
a good one. Did you know clamato is because it's clam juice and tomato juice?
Mm-hmm. That's why.
Dare I ask?
That's
what
why I
is
make my
clam
own.
juice. What is clam juice? Is it juice that
What
clams
is
were
clam
in?
juice?
Or is it like a Caesar dressing where they like blend up the clams and then wring them out? What qualifies juice to be clam juice?
Wow, you
The
got
blood
me.
of a clam.
You got me, dude. I have no idea.
The blood of a clam. Sounds like
Yeah.
something you would use in your witch potion.
Well, when I
Slit
make
the throat of a clam.
yeah, well, when I make chiladas, I use V8,
Okay.
the
Gross.
spicy kind.
Okay. Back on board.
Worcestershire,
Yep.
just like
Got
you
it.
know, like 2
Little
drops.
depth. Yeah.
Maybe like a drop or two of like whatever hot sauce I have on hand.
Okay. But no clams are involved.
No clams have ever been involved.
Okay.
And then chamoy, I'll use that
Okay.
sometimes, and that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I like their mixture, and I wonder if it's because I might like clams. Maybe I like a clam.
you're just a
juice.
clam fan.
Yeah. I'm
Clam
all
fan.
about the clams.
Yeah, you're all about it. I don't know. That is a good question. Like I've never like actually thought about that.
How much clam juice is in?
You're killing me. How much clam? What is clam? What is that to begin with? What the fuck
What's
is
the
clam
deal
juice?
with airplane food?
What's the deal? Do they split the clams? Do they cut the? Yeah.
Is the clam
You've
cooked?
got a whole act just from clams.
Put a whole minute and a half on clams.
What's the deal? How dare they?
I will drink. I'll drink. I could drink 5 of those in a night. I promise you.
No shit.
I could just keep going. They're so good.
I know. I had a problem
Okay.
with
Okay.
with like the Clamato.
I know. I have a drinking problem.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I'm saying specifically
These?
these.
Really?
Yeah,
They're so good.
They're so good.
They're really good.
and yeah, I like drank them
also-
so frequently, and I was just like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with this. Like that's how frequent. I wasn't like I'm done with alcohol. I was like I'm done with this drink.
Did you know that's like an ADD behavior? To like get stuck on one thing for like a long period of time and have it like
Are you
somewhat
telling me I have
frequently?
ADD?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Well,
I don't
probably
think so.
not. I mean, you probably can't base it off of like one behavior. But I just thought it was
Yeah,
interesting
there's
that
traits
there's like
and then there's
eating
disorders.
behaviors that go along with some disorders.
Well, there's traits and then there's disorders, and like because you have a trait of a disorder doesn't necessarily mean
That makes
You have
sense. That makes sense.
because like I've definitely like taken a step back and been like, am I fucking autistic? Right?
I think that's
'Cause, like-
so much. That's
like,
so
I've
funny that you
noticed
said that
yeah.
too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it because you like noticed a trait or?
Yeah, because I'm well, I'm
'Cause, like, I noticed a
better
trait
about
and I
it
was just
now,
like-
but I was like very weird with people. Like no
Yeah,
eye contact,
you were kinda
no
weird.
like touching,
Yeah, when I first met you, you were kind of distant.
Okay, well I didn't know you, Alex. Don't judge me. Jeez. I can say it, but you
Yeah.
can't say it.
Oh, okay.
No, but I really do have like weird. And
No,
have
not-
had weird
and not-
interactions where I thought I
just-
was totally cool.
Just to
and
clarify,
then I
not
overstep.
in any negative
Oh, yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I know. And I definitely think I do much better in social environments when it's like one-on-one or like one and a couple people,
Yeah.
but not whenever it's a large group. I tend to shut down a little bit and just observe
Yeah.
and like have a panic attack on the inside, not necessarily, outwardly.
So wait, what's the autistic part though?
I think just having, like, not being able to interact with people that I felt like was a proper way, and like whenever I'd look it up and I'd be like, I have a problem with making eye contact with people, or I have a problem with like overstepping boundaries and like asking questions that are too deep, or like oversharing. And then it's like,
Dude.
well, you might be a little bit autistic. And then it's like, oh, but do you also have this? And then I'd be like, oh, yeah, I do, actually, kind of.
Oh my god.
But if it's a spectrum, then that
hilarious.
means, if it is a spectrum, which it is, right?
Yeah, but it's
Then
a spectrum.
everybody's on it. And it's just where you
yeah,
lie.
That's what you have to understand is like,
Yeah,
or not you, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like,
everybody. Yeah,
people don't realize, like,
yeah.
they're all on a spectrum.
Yeah, if it's a spectrum, then you have to lie somewhere on the spectrum.
Right.
And maybe I just am like
But
a
the
little bit
traits
closer to,
don't
like, this
necessarily
Right.
establish. Traits are different than disorders. Right.
Right.
Because I told my mom that. I was
Autism's not a disorder.
like, I was. It's,
Not a disorder.
oh, really?
It's a spectrum. Not a disorder.
Pretty sure it is a disorder.
Okay. Well, I tried. I don't know if that's...
You lose.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, it is a disorder.
I work in mental health. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. Arguing with somebody that like, works in the fields.
Yeah.
So hilarious.
It is funny. Like, I love talking to like the nurses
Do you?
about. Yeah. Because you learn like so much shit about like
Oh, yeah.
how fucked up people are
Mm-hmm.
and like what they try and do to fix them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like kind of
Yeah.
entertaining. Like, I'm such a bad person. Like, I do like enjoy like reading people's charts and be like, their life is so fucked up.
That's
I know, but I'm just being
Definitely.
real. Like,
Yeah.
I'm helping them, so it doesn't like bother me.
Yeah, I think with a lot of people, there's so
But I'll read their
much-
charts and it's just like, dude, this is crazy, bro. You lived a crazy fucking life.
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
I think most
I
people
love it.
would be like embarrassed of their chart because it
Oh,
says
yeah.
it says that
Oh,
I'm
definitely.
not in line with the rest of the world. I'm an outcast because these things happen to me or because my life
Yeah.
is this way or something like that. But they don't realize that like most everybody
Yeah,
has
you're
like
just-
a lot of
yeah,
really
you're
weird
just
fucked up
like
shit
me.
that's
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, I am you
Yeah.
and you are me.
And things affect people like so much differently. Like something that was like a pivotal part of someone's life could have happened to me and it would have been nothing. I wouldn't have paid any attention to it. One time my third grade teacher told me we were doing a project, it was like a self project, and it was like you grab the hair, like they had all these pre-cut things, you grab the hair and you grab the eyes and you put it on your person and you make them look like you and then you write like a little statement about you. I put blonde hair, or I was going to put blonde hair on mine because I'd been told my whole life I was blonde. I had like a dirty blonde, it was mostly brown, but they told me I was blonde for so long, thought I was blonde. And so I was like, there's no more blonde hair pieces, and I'm obviously blonde, so what do you want me to do? I can't finish this project. And she was like, you have brown hair. Very condescendingly, it has stuck with me my entire life. Sometimes I'll just be like grocery shopping, like pushing cart, and see her face being like, "You have brown hair," and it ingrained in me. I don't think I ever would bring that up in therapy, but I'm just saying, as an
Whoa,
example,
yeah.
this
Megan
shit
is
stuck
dropping
with
facts
me.
on me.
This shit stuck with me
Yeah.
for so long.
Why?
Probably because she was a rude bitch. She was probably
Yeah.
the first rude bitch that I ever encountered.
For sure.
I was like, you could just be like,
Yeah.
hey, we don't have any more. We could just do this one.
I hate,
And
to,
she was like,
I hate to break it to you,
have
but
brown hair. I was like, fuck you, bitch. Not doing none of this shit. I swear to God, D's after that. Like the rest
Oh,
of my
yeah?
life. Yeah. I was like, fuck
Wow.
this shit so much.
what a con.
Done.
Yeah.
Fuck you, teacher, bitch. She was one of those nasty teachers that wore the jean
Yeah.
dresses that was like a box dress.
Gross.
And you wear like a cute little like teacher shirt that has apples on it because she just loved being a teacher. I don't remember her name, but fuck you.
You know what?
I'm sending those vibes into the
Fuck
universe
a lot of people from school.
to meet you
Yeah.
wherever you are.
Dude, I'm sure she's paying.
You. She's, I mean,
I'm
she's
sure the
most
karma-
definitely, just by the dresses that she wore, I
She
know
needs-
she's paying for it now. Karma has caught up with her.
Good. How dare she say you're not blonde?
Yeah.
Because I hate to break it to you, but you're not. Your hair is not blonde, just so you know.
Yeah, it's definitely not blonde now.
Sorry. I hope you don't hate me forever like that lady.
I don't know, it might.
It's,
It might be 10 years from
it's
now,
brown.
and you're like, and it just hits you in the
It's
back of your
brown.
head, and you're like, somebody just said fuck you to me. Out in the universe, and it came
Dude,
here.
but isn't that like such a weird thing about like teachers?
Oh yeah, they shape your
Is
life,
like,
literally.
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And like,
And some
There's been
teachers, I don't even
teachers-
remember.
there's been teachers that I've just straight up been like, fuck you.
Yeah. You're the worst.
Yeah, I hate you.
My
And-
last, like, honestly, my senior year of school was really traumatizing for me.
What? That's
Yeah.
supposed to be the best year.
Yeah. It was
My-
so
hey,
bad
okay,
for me.
that sucks. I'm sorry. Because my senior year was amazing.
I think that I had
Amazing.
some payoffs. There were some really big highs, but there were also some really intense lows.
Yeah, well, you lived in Odessa.
Yeah. I moved out when I was 17 too.
That's all right. Yeah.
Like a week after my 17th birthday, which
You
is
were
in
still-
May.
oh,
so
you
I
were
had to
still
do my
going to school
yeah, I had to
when
do
you
my
moved out?
senior year after I had already moved out.
Oh, okay.
And it was really a thing. It was rough for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's fucking awesome, though, dude.
Yeah.
That you like finished.
Yeah. By the skin of my teeth,
Yeah.
but I did, yeah.
Some people don't realize like how much of an accomplishment it is, like
Mhm.
to get through fucking government mandatory school. Yeah.
Speaking of government, so senior year we had to take government and economics, and my economics teacher was the biggest cunt in the world, and I failed it the first time, and so I had to retake economics, but I wanted to just test out of it because I was like, I'm not taking the class again. The class was a joke, and they wouldn't
Sure.
let me. But I figured it out, and I was able to test out of it. My favorite thing to like focus on work has to do with economics, and I love it. Just love it, like so into it, into numbers, into like the supply and demand of like houses and what different houses are in demand and which ones aren't. I'm so into it. And I'm like, fuck that bitch. Like the one thing that I really love now, you couldn't make me love then,
Yeah.
even though it's not really her fault. But
I gotta.
Yeah,
There's
I hear
only
you
so
there.
much blame that I can like backpack on
Right.
and take responsibility for. Like some of it, I've got to be like shell out to other people. I'm like, can I blame you a little bit here? Take some of this blame off of me, Mrs.
I do.
Carter.
I do
You
love
know?
giving people blame
Yeah.
and giving people grief. It's just like, it's not all my fault.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I have to. I have
You're
to.
part of it, yeah. But you're
I
part
have
of it
to,
too.
Because
Yeah.
I already like hate myself enough. You know?
Oh no.
That I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't really
Yes,
take
that is
anymore.
true.
You gotta take some now.
Yeah.
It's your responsibility
Yeah, your turn.
to hold this hate.
I'm fucking holed up.
I'm full.
Yeah.
I'm full
Yeah.
of hate
Fucking
already.
hold up, bro.
I've had as much hate as I can handle.
Wow, dude. Honestly, like, fucking props to you for being willing to admit that.
Oh yeah.
Like, hating yourself.
Oh yeah.
Because
And it's crazy
I'm the
because
same way.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I hate myself.
And sometimes I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
so fucking cool. Like, how, like, I'm amazing. Like, how could anybody not like me? And then in a minute, I'm like, how could anybody like me?
Yeah.
I fucking hate myself. I hate myself. I'm the worst.
Yeah.
And it's like a flip flop. It's a fun little game I
It
play
is.
with myself, you know.
Well, dude, honestly, like, that's, like, nice to hear I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's...
Yeah.
I think
mean, it's
everybody
pretty
is...
normal,
I think it's
right?
normal.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people struggle with that.
I think I band-aid over like a lot of my issues and I'm like, that's like normal, right?
Yeah.
Everybody does that. And then
Everyone
the
hates
therapist is like
themselves.
the therapist is like, no.
No, you're sick in the head.
You're gonna need some medicine. No. But it's true though. Sometimes I like really like myself. Sometimes.
Yeah, dude, and isn't it so much fun when you do?
Yeah. For those couple hours. It's great.
Yeah, not
It's
even a full day.
It's so much fun.
Not even a full fucking day.
When I do the laundry
Okay, for
and
5
I'm like,
hours.
I am a goddess of this world. Look
Yes.
at all of this
You are.
laundry that's finished and folded and hung up. Ah. And then you get to the kitchen and the kitchen's dirty and you're like, I'm a piece of shit. I'm really a piece of shit. I'm never gonna get it together.
What's the point of getting it together?
Yeah. It's like you never fully have it together because you always got to be like scooping it together and keeping it together. It's not like, oh, I've got it together and now it's like in a bag and it's ready to go. It's together. It's a constant like
Yeah, it's just your life.
herding cats.
Yeah.
Into
Herding
getting
cats.
it together.
Wow, you really are from West Texas.
Yeah.
Herding cats. It's old school.
When I finally understood the phrase, I was like, oh, I can apply that everywhere.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a great phrase.
Yeah.
Herding cats is so good.
Yeah, my boss used that, like, when I first started. She's from Sweetwater.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And she used that phrase, and I was, like, laughing so hard. I was like, ain't nobody uses that phrase in Austin.
Oh, really?
And she was like, yeah, I know, because my fucking dad told me that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
herding
it's-
cats is a West Texas thing.
Okay.
Or,
I guess
don't
it's
know.
because it's easy
I
to
don't
herd
know.
a cat. It's easy
Maybe
to herd
it
a
isn't.
cow, right?
Huh?
So they're like, herding cows are easy.
Yeah.
But if you try to do the same thing to cats,
Yeah,
They
it's
scatter.
impossible. That's
Okay.
the whole point.
yeah,
You can't herd cats.
right. I've actually tried to like keep kittens together one time.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So you're trying to be a vet.
Yeah. Oh, my dad got me a cat one time when I was way too little to be like taking responsibility for a cat, and just constantly being held and dragged and like put bows on and like the whole thing. Poor cat was so traumatized. I remember it. I remember it being like, this was too much interaction with the cat.
Damn.
Especially now that I see my kids like interact with a cat, I'm like, that's too much. You're literally killing the cat. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
So there's that.
There's that. Man. You still terrified of amusement parks?
Yeah. So last time we talked about the guy that fell out,
Yeah.
right? Did you ever watch the video?
I saw the video and it was very disturbing.
Yes. Yeah.
But he also did not look like a child.
He was 15 years old.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And he flew
He
the
said,
fuck out of
he
there.
says in the video, I don't think I'm buckled right. I don't think my shit's right.
I didn't see that part.
The very beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
says
just
it.
saw him flying out.
It's so fucked up.
I know.
It's
Like,
so
I swear.
It's way fucked up. That's crazy.
The only fucking... Schlitterbahn is like the only park I trust. Only because I've been on the rides.
Yeah, but like kids have died at Slitterbahn. There's a
Yeah,
one kid
there was a kid that got
right?
decapitated.
Are you the one that told me that?
Yeah,
Because I don't remember the
Maybe.
whole story.
maybe. It wasn't the Texas location though.
Right.
It was a different ride. Like, I only ride the fucking tube shoots
Okay.
because they're safe.
He's only on tube shoots because tube shoots are safe. Got it.
Yes.
That's hilarious. We went to Kalahari that one time. Did I talk about that yet?
Oh, you went. That's where Julie is at right now, my boss.
Really?
Yeah.
It's cool.
She.
It's a
yeah.
cool spot.
She seems like. It's a cool spot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. They have it set up great for kids. They had some really interesting slides that are like the kids were allowed to do, and I still feel like they were too small to do it, but they did it anyways, and they had a great time, but definitely scary. It's scary.
Well, Julie went because she was like, hey, it doesn't matter what the weather is like. You know, it's indoors. So. Yeah, she took the rest of the week off.
Hold on. I gotta check on. I guess somebody rang the doorbell at home.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I guess somebody rang the doorbell and they were like freaking out. So my little sister is
What's up? Who?
I thought they were in there.
I thought they were in their room.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, but I mean, you know how it is when you're 15 and somebody rings the doorbell. You're like,
Yeah.
There's a murderer
So what's
here.
up with what's her name again?
Avita?
Yeah.
Yep.
She just gonna continue the year.
Yep. Yeah, she's with me full time now, so it is what it is.
And that's what family is that to you?
My dad's side, yeah,
Cool.
she is my dad's third daughter.
But she's not your sister.
Yeah, she's my half sister.
Oh, okay, half sister.
Half sister, yeah.
Because I was like, it's my dad's third daughter. Like, want to make her your sister?
Well, I thought you were asking like the logistics of it.
No, yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Cool.
the third one.
And somebody just rang your doorbell?
Yeah, and she's watching Reagan right now. So Reagan wanted time away from her sisters, so Rustin has the twins. I have Reagan. Avita's watching Reagan.
Yeah,
They're having a great time.
sure.
And then, I guess, feeling like there's murderers in the house. Or around the house.
Yeah, I'm sure you have like a lot to worry about.
Yeah.
That's gotta be.
It's a lot of moving parts. It is what it
But
is.
it's manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With enough Xanax. It's manageable.
You don't take that.
No,
You take-
I actually,
you take
I
Ad-
actually
you
don't.
take Ativan.
I actually don't take anything. Anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Anymore.
I'm off my meds.
Anymore. I'm off my meds, bro.
No, but for real though, I really don't.
Good for you. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
Sometimes you should be on the meds,
Mhm.
but if you don't,
Yeah. I don't know, I could never get into like the SSIs that I felt like were prescribed to me pretty frequently.
SSRIs.
SSRIs, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess I have a weird feeling about taking anything daily as part of
Yeah.
like
You want like
a
to take it
health
as
routine.
needed.
Yeah, I want something to take as needed.
So Klonopin.
Yeah. So Mexican
Ativan.
tramadols.
Dude, yeah,
Do the
hook me up,
trick.
bro.
Yeah, I used to have
Give me some right now.
my cleaning lady would get me some whenever she would go to Mexico, but I haven't had any in a while.
Dude, my bad. I shouldn't even brought up medicine.
No, I'm
Yeah.
open to medicine talks. I don't really know
It's not like
much,
anybody listens to this anyway.
but yeah. I'm switching brokerages. You're the first person I've told too.
Wait,
I
what?
haven't told anybody yet. Yeah. So I
You're-
got like a new
Wait, what?
job basically. So as a real estate agent, you
New
hang your
job?
license. Yeah, you hang your license at a brokerage while you do your work, and then you like basically do it under the brand of the brokerage and blah blah. And I've been with Magnolia for like 5 years now.
Yeah.
And I got offered a really cool opportunity to be a part of like a new company that's coming to Austin, and I'll be their first agent here. And I met with them. Today's good. I met with them
First
yesterday.
agent here?
Yeah, I met
Wow.
with them yesterday,
That's
and
awesome.
they're so cool. I'm so excited. It's gonna be fun.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely more my vibe too. I feel like
Okay.
Magnolia has like the ultra conservative,
Yeah.
deep in the heart of Texas vibe,
Yeah, they're kinda
and I'm shifting out of that. So I kind of feel like I'm being liberated to be a little bit more R-rated because I'm naturally R-rated. I'm
Yeah,
gonna I
you're-
curse frequently, and I like talk
You're
about
that dude.
gross.
You're that fucking dude.
I am that dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that dude. I don't
Yeah.
want to like hide who I am at work. So I'm excited about the shift.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, I fucking hung out with Travis this weekend.
Oh, I was just thinking about Travis. Go on with your story, but I'm gonna tell you why I was thinking about him.
Well, like, he's such a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Such
Right.
a nice guy. And,
Top notch.
just everything going on real estate. Like, we talked about, what is it called? Blackstone?
Mm-hmm.
How they, like, bought everything.
Oh yeah.
And, he's waiting on, like, 2 deals to close
Mm.
at the end of the month. It's just like, dude, that's so nuts that, like, you have to, like,
Yeah.
wait on shit. You
It's
know?
nerve wracking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm good, like, you know, like,
Mhm.
obviously we talk it out,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, bro, I don't know, you real estate people,
Yeah. It's
you
interesting
guys
stuff.
you guys are strong people. But at the same time, he'll tell me, like, hey man, whenever I get my check,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah.
obviously pushes me
Yeah.
forward. Just like,
Yeah.
damn, I made a stack
Yeah.
off of this deal. So he's like, it's addictive, you know. He
Yeah.
says it's
It is
addicting.
addictive, and it's very addictive.
Yeah.
That rush, and then like the push and pull of like a negotiation is really great too. It can be hard, but it's like really fulfilling. Yeah, there's a lot of things. So I was thinking about Travis because Clarissa told me one time that they went on like one of those helicopter tours to shoot the
God.
pigs. Whenever you shoot wild pigs when you're in the helicopter. And I was like,
Yeah, he told
that
me
sounds so
about that.
fucking cool. And they were like, you should come next time we do it. And I want to be like, hey, by the way, I don't know if you were joking about that invitation, but I want to do that
They are
so
not joking.
bad. I want to do
They're not
it so
joking.
bad.
Dude, Carissa is awesome. Like, grade A, super
No,
person.
she's so
Yeah,
cool.
she's the coolest. You know
I wanna
how
do
I
it.
know why? Because she loves you and Travis. You must have a heart of gold to
Yeah.
deal with people like us. Yeah.
Yeah,
But no, they're not
that's
bullshit.
cool.
They're not bullshit. Yeah.
They're not. Would
Dude.
you do it?
Yes, can you please call me when you go?
Okay.
Let's both do that. That would be
Yeah, because
awesome.
they were like, we're going this weekend. You should. This was like, it was probably before the pandemic. Probably. I don't
Oh,
remember.
it was
I don't
a
remember
couple
when it
weeks
was, but they were like, we're going this weekend. You should come. And I was like,
Dude, please. Please message
but then
me.
I didn't
If
say
they
anything.
ever
And I was
invite
like,
you to shoot hogs on a helicopter, please text me or call me or something.
No, if they ever invite you, ditto though. If they invite you, you gotta be
Oh,
like,
yeah, of
hey,
course.
the helicopter thing is
Yeah,
going down.
Of course.
Because I definitely missed
Yeah.
my opportunity to be like,
Dude, I
I'm
would never,
in.
yeah, I would not leave you out. That would be fucking awesome.
oh my god, that would be crazy, right? I think about it all the time. I'm like,
gun
why didn't
on
I
a
say?
helicopter shooting hogs?
Yeah, I've never killed
I would
anything.
never leave anyone out of that.
I've never killed anything. You've killed something,
That's
right?
right. We've talked about that.
You've killed things, right?
Deer.
Okay. Yeah. I've never killed anything. And I'm like, am I missing
Never
out?
killed anything.
Am I
Megan.
missing out on something in life? Like, because I've always been like, there's like
Well,
certain
I
things
don't
that
know.
happen
I
in
don't
life
know.
that change you and change your perspective and completely alter you. Is killing an animal one of those things, or I need to kill something?
I think my first kill
Mm-hmm.
was a very important part of my life.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I was in 9th grade, right?
Seems a little young.
14,
Yeah. Okay.
and killed a deer.
Mm-hmm.
And there was nothing like it. Like, hit him right in the heart,
Mm.
like right behind the shoulder. And the deer.
And it like felt
flopped.
amazing, or it was like,
It felt, I was shaking.
what was like describe the feeling?
Adrenaline. It felt amazing.
It felt good.
Felt
It was purely positive.
yes. It felt amazing. So I think
Leading up to it though, were you feeling
I rattled him up. I rattled the deer. I rattled the deer up.
what's that? I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay. So we were in a blind, right? And I threw corn, out.
Okay, so
Right.
before you did this though, are you what is going through your head? Are you like, I'm so excited to
want-
get this deer? Or were you like,
Well-
I am scared because I'm about to kill something. I'm about to take
I
something's
wasn't
life.
scared about that.
Okay.
I just wanted to show my stepdad
Okay.
I can
You wanted like,
kill an animal.
yeah, I'm a man too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I threw out, corn and you can add scent to the corn.
Mhm.
So mix it up and threw it out, and then wrap them up, which means you take a dead deer's antlers
And you hit them
clash
together
them together.
because it sounds like they're fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like it was during the
That's
season
crazy.
where
Okay.
deer are
And so
trying
another
to
deer is
trying
like,
to find women.
oh, they're trying to fuck over here. I'm gonna go over
Exactly.
there. Okay.
Yeah. So rattled him up, and he just pulled up very easy shot, and took the fucking shot right behind the shoulder, right in the heart, 30-06, and just hit the
He
ground.
fell over right there.
Yeah, we didn't have to track him because I hit him.
So it was like a proud moment. Everybody's like,
I was
"Fuck
shaking.
yeah,
I was shaking.
Alex." Okay.
No, nobody. There's nothing like that. Nobody was rejoicing.
Oh. Okay. Just trying to get the
My
vibe.
stepdad
I
was
don't know.
like-
I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Sorry, yeah, I was such a fucking asshole. My stepdad was honestly, I fucking was shaking, and he was like, my stepdad was like, you fucking got him, he's down, and got upset, and it was great.
Did you cry? Was there crying?
No, there was no crying.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to put myself in your
I was
shoes because if
shaking.
I was in your shoes,
I was shaking.
I would be
It-
crying.
It was.
I would be like, "Fuck yeah, I got him!"
No.
And I'd be like, "I killed this thing. He doesn't live anymore."
No.
It'd be a whole range of emotions.
It's just a deer.
Okay. It's not just a deer, and you
It's
know
just a
it.
deer.
You know it. You know
Well,
that's
what you
emotional as
tell
fuck.
yourself. It's fine. I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah, right. But also, you took his life. That's crazy. I mean,
Well-
not in a bad way. I'm not trying to bring on
Oh
guilt
yeah.
20 years later or anything. But
That's what I was told to do. I'm sorry.
yeah, no, I'm not. I don't know. I'm just trying to argue how my feelings would go.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm definitely gonna take Delia to kill a deer.
you think she? Oh yeah,
At-
she would
at a certain
fuck a
age.
deer up. I feel like she's got
Yeah,
something in her. She
she's-
would kill a deer.
She's a psychopath.
Yeah, she could totally do that. Stone faced.
So you never. Hunted?
I've never hunted. I accidentally ran a dog into the road one time, and he got hit by a car and he died, which was really traumatic. But I guess I can count that as my first kill, unintentional kill, maybe.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Have you do you want to hunt?
Yeah, yeah. It's on my bucket
Oh,
list. I
really?
would like to kill. Yeah, I would like to kill something.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I would
Do you
like
wanna,
to. I would like
go-
to hunt. I would like to be
Yeah.
a part of a
Well,
that.
do you want to go
experience.
dove hunting or quail or deer or what kind of hunting?
I feel like the smaller they are, the more sad I'm gonna be.
So moose.
Yeah, I would like to kill
We're
a
going to
giant,
Alaska.
majestic moose.
Yes, we're going to kill a bear.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit weird about pigs because I know that they have sort of like a family
But you just
mentality,
talked about being
and
on
they.
a helicopter shooting pigs.
I know they're a problem too.
Well, they're javelinas, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, javelinas are a problem.
Yeah.
I saw one attack a dog one time in Odessa. It was at my house in the, like, I didn't even live in the sticks. I lived in the city, and it, like, got onto the football field. It was, like, 6 of them. And they, like, tried to get a dog. There was, I guess, a loose dog that they had, like, chased down up until that point, and then the dog was, like, kind of fucking with them, but, like, kind of trying to get away. And they were, like, trying to get the dog. My mom made me go in the house. She was like, if they see you, they're gonna come get you. And I was like, oh, fuck. What? They're aggressive? And she was like, yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
they'll get you.
That's hilarious.
I've only shown country properties like a handful of times. But every time it's like, you have to have a mule. You can't just walk the property. You have to have a, like, one of the
You
mobile,
need that, yeah.
the four-wheeler
You need a
mules
warthog,
or the,
basically.
yeah. And you have to have guns. And so it's like,
Yeah.
because the fucking pigs will attack you. Like, you're worried about the pigs, which is crazy. Because they don't
Yeah,
ever,
it's
they
so
don't ever
weird.
aren't like, you're gonna have to shoot a snake. Cause it's like, if a snake's over there, you just don't go over there.
Yeah.
Like, pigs are the most aggressive thing that you run into when you're showing country properties. Which is crazy. But I don't know, there's something about the, like, aggression that makes me feel like maybe they have complex emotions.
How dare you?
I don't just
How dare
overthink
you? How
everything.
dare you attribute human emotions to a fucking animal?
Exactly, though. But for real.
They do. They do have, like,
Yeah.
they're
They, like,
they're
care
not a stick
about
of
their
furniture.
babies
It's
a
a
lot.
living being.
Yeah.
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 So
I saw a pig.
you want to shoot them?
Yeah. So,
Hell yeah.
long story short, I would like to murder one with my
No,
bare
I mean,
hands.
I will, like, I definitely felt, like, a sense of, like, I just ended this creature's life,
Mhm.
and it was beautiful.
Do you fall into like the divine masculine versus the divine feminine like whole thought?
What?
I'm gonna put you on it then. If you haven't like looked into it, it's like this whole thing about
no,
how
I only understand the divinity within myself, so please educate me.
So I'm 100% a feminist for sure, but there's this concept that
No, you're not.
when I am, and there's this concept that like women are supposed to fulfill certain things in their life so that they feel full, and then men are supposed to fulfill like certain things in their life so that they feel full, and it's not necessarily woman and man, but feminine and masculine, and then there's pieces of masculine and feminine, and then there's pieces of feminine and masculine, and there's like these things that are supposed to happen to you and you're supposed to fulfill in your life in order to feel whole. So I don't have religion, so I like lean into these
Yeah.
other like weird
so what are
concepts
these things
to try
that
to
I need to experience to be whole?
well, hunting an animal might be one of those things that you like become one with the
But what does
universe
the book
with.
say?
And so the whole book is that there's not really like a simple
I
way to
have
put it that doesn't
like,
sound like
have a
super
child,
fucked up.
I have to fucking
That it's like I guess it's like addressing themes in your life. Like women are supposed to take, and and men are supposed to give. The masculine is supposed to give, and then the feminine is supposed to receive. And you have pieces of you that's masculine, so you would want to give. But whenever you're like wounded in your ego and like who you're supposed to be in the world, you end up switching to the other, and vice versa. So like as my ego gets wounded, I like to provide, or I like to take on
attributes of
think
like
about your ego?
the feminine, masculine. I don't know. It's just I think it's one thing for me to fall back on and to be like, because there's like concepts in the masculine, there's concepts in the feminine, and it's like whenever I start to get like ultra competitive, it's like
Yeah.
why are
Yeah.
you doing that? And it's not.
The
Is
id.
it
The id is fucking
right? And it's like, are you trying to make up for something else that's lacking in your life, or are you, trying to? I don't know. It just gives you.
I fucking feel you, man. Like, I understand.
It gives you like ways to question yourself and like try to work on yourself, I guess. I don't know. It's probably all bullshit, but it feels like something. It feels like something good to focus on, like right now.
No, honestly, like everything you just said makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, I get it. Yeah.
So yeah. So and then as the masculine, it's like whenever you feel like I need to be taken care of, I'm like in my wounded. I need,
Yeah.
these other things that might fall under the feminine category. It's like, why do you need those things? What are you missing from your life? What are you?
Well, I think masculinity is like not characterized correctly
Okay.
for the most part. Like imperfection is what is masculine.
Okay.
Like to my experience.
Right.
That is what most men
Mm-hmm.
deal with, is this idea that like you're supposed to be machismo,
Mm-hmm.
like perfect,
Mm-hmm.
and like you'll never be perfect,
Right.
and like accepting that is difficult
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of men, right? Because like people always
That makes
talk about
sense.
like toxic masculinity, like
Mhm.
it hurts men too.
Yeah.
Because the culture and the institutions are like
Oh,
telling you
man,
stuff.
yes.
It's like, dude, like bad stuff that
Mhm.
doesn't help you. It doesn't help your like
Yeah.
perspective on life, and like it can only. I mean, I'm sure it's very small compared to like what fucking women deal with, like as far as like who they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And like how you're supposed to like approach the world, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
It definitely hits, I feel like, both people just differently. Yeah, there's a lot of expectations out of people that are
yeah,
unrealistic or kind of skewed, which ends up you're like focusing on these things to try to be this person that society's taught you to be, and then you're like, oh, well, that was kind of fucked up, and now I'm like dealing with these things that are like not cool, and I don't know how to fix them because I made them like a structure of my life,
yeah,
and I've got to go back and erase that and like rebuild myself. That sounds insane,
yeah.
but it is what it is.
But that's like the story of your life,
Yeah.
kind of.
I think I was always taught growing up as a girl that you've got to be strong like the boys. You've got to be, like, if you're gonna compete in the world and be a member of the world,
Gotta be a man.
you've got to be strong. You've got to be this. You've got to be that. You've got to be able to run with the boys. You got to be able to scrape your knee and not cry and be tough and be grown up and be like all these things. And it's like I tried so hard to be all of those things, and like now I'm like, obviously those things are
Obviously
wrong.
nobody
I just want to
cares.
be myself
Yeah,
and
and yourself
do
is
my
good
thing.
enough.
Yeah. And I don't want to feel ashamed of myself because I want to cry or because I want to wear makeup or because I want to be a girl. You know.
Dude, respect.
Yeah. people are
Why
taking
do we have to
Disney
live in it?
cruises, and
I'm
they're.
telling you, you will never regret Disney Cruise.
I don't believe you. What if I go on a Disney cruise with my kids and we all die? We all
I wouldn't
die.
lose I wouldn't lose any sleep.
You would be like, that's what was meant to happen.
Yeah.
The universe
like,
made it so.
I know the best cruise that she should go to, and she went on it, and she's dead.
And she probably had the time of her life. She was the most fun
I'm
she's ever
telling
had.
you.
And then she had to die
It was
because
the
it was so
best-
fun.
It was the best vacation I ever had.
It's so stupid.
We're
No
just gonna have to go on a cruise
way.
together.
No way.
It's the only way.
No
We
way.
both have to go.
Okay.
I'll be like, yes, Megan, Aaron, Laura, me, like we're all going. We're all gonna die. Yeah.
I feel
I'll
like
just-
Laura's down for anything. She'd be like, we're doing something? Let's go.
Dude, Laura's awesome.
Yeah.
I heard she wanted to be on the podcast. I was like, dude, you never told me.
Did she want to?
Yeah.
She told me she wanted to, but I was like, she's lying.
I guess I'm just that popular.
It's a good podcast.
Yeah, dude. We're just here to talk about whatever the fuck.
Yeah. That should be the name of it.
Isn't that-
Whatever the fuck.
Whatever the fuck. We can change it.
Okay. Each time
'Cause
we
you're
record, I
like-
change.
You're kind of like executive producer.
Am I?
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, like you're my only guest.
Oh. It's like, did you ever
You're my
listen to Two
only guy.
Bears, One Cave?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you only listen to the ones with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer?
Yeah, Bert. Yeah, Bert Kreischer.
I don't know how to say his name.
I don't know. Like.
Because those are the
whatever.
only ones that I listen to. I don't ever listen to like
Oh,
the special.
really?
Yeah. Oh, and you listen to the other ones?
No, well, I'm not a big Bert Kreischer fan.
Yeah.
I
like
listen to
I
his
like the two
stuff.
of them together. I don't
Yeah.
listen to his podcast.
Yeah, I like Tom.
Yeah.
Tom is
Yeah.
because he like. Hold on, like, can we play a clip?
Yes.
Can
Absolutely.
you turn your head? Or are we? Sorry, I'm just thinking about this clip. It's making me laugh.
Already.
It's not Bert.
Okay.
It's Tom. Yes. Yes.
Guys, let's get serious for a moment, okay?
Hey everybody, Garth Brooks,
And Trisha Yearling.
and we're proud to say we stand with Ukraine, especially the refugees.
There's a global initiative, and of course, supplies.
Look at the
and
way he's
aid
shaking
is
his
always
head.
built in, and this is where you come in. We need your help.
Yeah.
We need you to
Hold
donate.
up. Hold up.
I mean, we all.
Get serious for a moment, okay?
Okay.
Please.
Hey everybody, Garth Brooks,
And Trisha Yearling.
Watch his
we're
head.
proud to say we stand with Ukraine, especially the refugees.
There's a global initiative, and of course,
Especially the-
supplies and aid is already spread thin. And this is where you come in. We need your help. We need you to donate.
I mean, we always ask for love and prayers. Please keep doing that. We're also going to ask you, dig in your pockets, be part of the greatest global relief plan mankind has ever seen.
Everybody deserves dignity. Everybody deserves a roof over their head to feel safe. You can be a part of that.
Yeah, amen. So join us, won't you? Stand up for love.
Stand up for mankind.
Stand up for Ukraine.
What was that thing at the end there? What was that? Just after that, he was. It's like almost they were like, "Tell them,
Stand up for Ukraine.
Your head
You
to
look like
feel
a
safe.
wrestler.
You can be a part of that.
Yeah, amen. So join us, won't you?
Brother.
Stand up for love.
Stand up for mankind.
Stand up for Ukraine.
What was that thing at the end there? What was that? Just after that, he was.
Dude, this guy. This guy.
What a psychopath.
That's what
They
they
go-
call him. They call him every time there's a fucking clip. They're like, there's a long history of them talking shit about him.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen his social media? It's fucking
Uh-uh.
insane.
He
He's a
looks.
fucking psychopath.
He looks like he's crazy. He looks like that like
he's,
weird
like,
youth
selling out
pastor
arenas.
that like
Yeah.
is like too amped, but you're
Oh,
like,
dude.
is there a demon inside of
Oh
you?
my god. I was gonna tell you about this other channel. SBSK. Yeah, dude. You seen this channel
This
before?
is good.
No, what is this?
The double bowl container. Sounds like
This is the greatest channel of all time. Zaid. Here we go.
And then,
Yeah, this guy.
I know some people who
Oh
say
my
like,
gosh.
like
Have you seen this channel
they'll look
before?
in the mirror, they'll say,
No, but it's hurting my feelings.
But me,
This is a
no, I'm
person.
not,
This
I
is a
just feel
living
comfortable
person.
the way I am.
Did it take you a long time to learn this positive mindset, or was it something you always had?
It took me a long time. I'm not going to lie. It sure did. Before I used to be
Dude, how
in a
crazy is
situation,
this?
you know, where I said, no,
Okay.
I'm going to give up.
You're gonna need to cut all of this out,
Slowly, but
but this is
surely.
giving me Hills Have Eyes
Are you
vibes.
ready for the interview?
Alex, you need to stop showing me this. This is hurting my feelings really bad.
I'm in backhand range. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It just makes me like feel better about my life.
Yeah, I
To
bet.
be honest with you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
rough.
I'm sorry, man.
That's rough.
Yes. I just thought you heard about that. You never watch that
Nuh-uh.
station?
No. My
No.
heart is broken now.
Oh shit. Whoops.
Yeah.
Basically, you can just like.
Messed up. It's worse than the Lion King.
We don't have to take towels, so this will happen.
Oh.
It's not worse than the
I was
Lion
gonna
King.
say, but what you can do is
It's
you
not
can
worse
just
than the
grab
Lion King. Lion King was fucked.
It's not worse. Yeah, you're like, I don't care about Bambi.
Yeah.
But then when I play some real shit, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Lion King.
Oh, fucking
Simba.
Yeah.
buttermilk. Yeah.
Did you ever watch The Lion King 2?
Just gave it to me that quick.
Piece of shit movie. It was the worst movie ever
Is
made.
that like the remake or whatever?
It was a sequel. It was like,
There's a sequel?
yeah, Lion King 2.
What the fuck?
And then there was Lion King 2.5.
Legit.
And then there was Lion King 3. 4 movies
fuck?
altogether. Yep. 2, or maybe it was
Four
maybe it
Lion
was 3.
King movies?
There's at least 3. There's Lion King 2, and there might be Lion King 1.5 or Lion King 2.5. About Timon and Pumbaa had their own movie.
And you've seen them all.
I think I skipped out on the half one. I don't want no half movie. Don't come at me half-ass. Like, make it a number or
for
don't
sure.
make it a number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's say, is that? Yeah, that's all I use.
What? What are you
Oh, yeah.
giggling about?
Yeah, here, let me show you this. Yeah, cause like, what I was thinking is you can just like. I mean, I feel it bad. Yeah, let's say wrap it up here like a little dumpling. Offer one of those to somebody. And you'd be like, are you a pussy? They're gonna be like, yes, I'm not gonna eat.
What should be wrapped
Yeah,
up in
did you hear
gold?
about that freaking that crazy lady?
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, it was Rihanna.
Which one?
Cheetah prints. Yeah, cheetah skin. Cheetah felt. Couldn't wrap it up properly.
What was her name? You haven't heard that story?
Nuh-uh. I don't know what you're talking about. Lady breaks out. Criminal.
Yeah, this bitch.
No, I haven't. I've like seen the memes of her face, but I don't know the story.
For 3 days now, an Earthway for 38-year-old.
You don't need.
Okay, wait. So she's the prison guard, and she breaks out.
She was a prison guard
Okay.
and was a prison guard for like enough time that she was retiring.
Okay.
The day of her fucking retirement, she breaks this dude out.
She needed a guy to take with her for her retirement.
I
That
guess. Yeah.
Okay.
That guy.
Got
That
it.
guy who's a murderer
Mm-hmm.
and held people hostage.
Okay.
And then she broke him out and was on the run for like 2 weeks. Right?
Oh, so she like openly
They
broke him
didn't-
out. It wasn't
yeah.
like secretive.
Nope,
She was
nope.
like,
No, she
just
was like,
retire, girl.
yeah, like on the day of her retirement, she said, "I am taking this guy to."
Who does he look like? He looks like an actor.
He looks like fucking.
Hold on, I've got it.
He looks like fucking Jason Sudeikis.
Okay.
Right?
I think I've
Doesn't
got
he
one
kinda
better.
look
I've
like
got
that?
one better.
He kind of, or also that guy from fucking Married Life or whatever, or While We're Young. Did you ever see that movie?
I don't think so.
What? You never saw this movie? You fucked up big time.
This guy. John Hamm. Hold on.
He doesn't look like John.
Yes, he
Hamm.
does. He does. Hold on. Let me get a good picture. John Hamm.
You never saw this movie?
Well, maybe not.
While We're Young.
I don't think so.
What?
When did it come out?
He looks
No,
like this
I haven't
guy.
seen it.
You
Adam
know this guy.
Driver?
Adam Driver. He looks like him. You
No.
ever saw the movie?
No, not Adam Driver. No, I haven't seen the movie.
He kind of looks like him.
This guy, when he's like, okay,
He doesn't look
okay, let
like
me see,
John
let me see,
Hamm.
let me see his picture really quick. Go back to his picture.
That's a bad picture of John.
Well, it had to be a bad
How
one.
dare you leave? Okay,
That's not bad. That is not bad.
I see it.
Hold on. John Hamm in The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Just need to take a rinse.
Okay.
Look at this. John Hamm with a beard. Look at that. Tell me that's not the same man. He just dyed his beard.
You know what? Actually, that is pretty close.
I'd probably break John Hamm out of prison.
Yeah. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
But he looks like.
Very charismatic.
Did you watch? Oh, you told me you hated Mad Men.
Yeah, I just couldn't get into it. Somebody else told me to watch Mad
Yeah.
Men. I could barely get
'Cause,
through
like,
the
I
first
remember we
episode.
talked about it.
I could barely get through the first episode. Even with
You
the
can't
twist.
even watch the pilot.
Even the twist at the end of the first episode, I was
Oh,
still
the
like,
being like, oh,
"What
I have
the
a wife.
shit?" Yeah, he like went home
I
to
have
his
a
wife.
mistress, and I have a wife.
He's got like a intense relationship with his mistress. All this shit. I was like,
Yeah.
I still am not feeling it. Couldn't get into it.
You know what? Fair enough. I mean, I loved it.
Really?
Yeah. I watched every episode.
Maybe I should watch another episode. I
Um,
feel like I trust your judgment enough to where I could give it
yeah.
another try.
Well, what I'm like into right now is Better Call Saul.
Okay.
You into that?
I watched the first season of Better Call
Man.
Saul.
It's better than Breaking Bad.
Really?
In my opinion.
I don't know. The frantic lawyer
You're like,
exhausts
"Really?"
me.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Walter is so bad
Mm-hmm.
that it's like annoying to watch him.
Right.
Saul is somebody like I can actually
He's trying
relate
to do good. Yeah.
Like he's somebody that like
Okay.
I can see the ethical dilemmas.
Okay.
But he also has other people.
I love the relationship that he had with his crazy brother. Is that his brother or is that his dad?
Yeah,
That's his brother,
I
right?
don't. Yeah, his.
I
bro-
loved that. I loved this
Yeah.
brother had this like
that
thing.
turns into something crazy.
Does he end up being right?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't want to give too much away because like the
Okay.
thing with
Okay.
Saul and his brother is like a big piece of
Okay.
the first 3 seasons.
Okay. 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 Okay, okay, okay. I might do one or the other, maybe. What have I watched recently?
Well, yeah. What have you been into? You like just told me some show.
The
think.
Pentaverate.
Oh yeah, I just watched the first episode.
I don't know how to say it. Oh, I was going to tell you, Mike Myers is completely nude in one of the episodes.
Gross.
You get to see Mike Myers.
I don't want to see him nude.
I don't know. I kind of did.
Gross, dude.
I'm curious. What's going on now? Like, it's such an interesting, different guy.
That's fucking
What's
funny.
happening down there? And then I saw it and I was like, okay, that makes sense.
So he has his peen out.
Yeah. Full peen, full bush. Doesn't look like it's a prosthetic. I
What
think
the
it might
fuck?
legitimately be his penis. I don't know, there's something that feels special about seeing a very famous, funny man's penis. It's like, okay. We deserve to see it. Steve Martin, where's your dick at, bro? We're trying to see
I
it.
love everything you're saying. I love every single thing you're saying.
Don't you feel like that a little bit, though?
No. No, I don't.
You're telling me if Steve Martin had a dick pic floating around somewhere, you wouldn't look that up?
No.
Are you? You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
No. Why would I look that up?
You don't want to see Steve
No,
Martin?
I don't.
He's
I
one of the
don't.
kings. The
He's
ultimate
fine.
kings of comedy.
I've seen his comedy. I don't need to see his fucking peen.
I've got a lot of questions. I would definitely be looking up his
I
peen.
mean, whatever. It's okay if you want to look at it.
Yeah. I want to see it.
Like, good for him. He
Is there like a
has-
male equivalent where you're like, I need to see every
very
No.
funny woman's areolas. Like, what do they look like? What are they? Like,
Wait,
what's going on with
There's
them?
no equivalent for a penis.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
That's showing a lot.
Yeah.
That's showing your private
Yeah.
parts.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. That's a lot different than a nipple.
Yeah, I mean, areolas, whatever.
That makes it more special. His dick is out. It's Mike Myers. That's crazy.
I mean, dude, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
But
He
I'm not,
seemed
like-
very comfortable.
Well,
Yeah.
he should be.
Yeah.
He's an older man. He's already done it.
Yeah.
He got through the Me Too shit.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, no, he's fine. He
Yeah.
passed it. he
Mike
passed
Myers
the
is
test."
fine. Mike Myers' dick is fine. Absolutely.
It's a fine
It's
dick.
everybody's been no. Well, not the
He-
dick specifically. I just mean the
Mike
instance.
Myers-
Everybody had their stamp of approval to have his dick out on this show. His is the only one, I think. It was the only one that was out. It was like a nudist thing. His dick was the only one that I saw.
Well, props to him
Yeah.
for not being afraid.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, this is me.
It's on Netflix.
No big deal.
If you get curious.
I know. I watched, like I said, just one episode.
Yeah. If Adam Sandler's dick was out there, Adam Sandler, you wouldn't look up his dick? You know you would. You know you would. You know
What
you
are you
would.
talking about?
You know you would. Right?
You would.
I definitely would. I would.
Yeah, you would.
I don't know. I don't know if I would Adam Sandler.
I like.
He's definitely one of
no,
the greats,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
it's
I
like
can't. He's just gonna be contained in the world I want him to be
Yeah.
contained in.
yeah, he's a very different type of wholesome energy. Yeah,
But I heard he's doing another movie with.
with his dick out. I'm just kidding.
As soon as I hear about Adam Sandler dick, I'm calling you
dick is
immediately.
out.
I'd be like, oh my god, I have to call you right now. Yes, Megan. Hi.
Yes. You're
Adam
calling an
Sandler's dick is out.
office?
No, I'll be calling yourself.
Oh, okay.
Be like, hey, listen, your dream has come true.
Listen, you're gonna need to be sitting down for this one.
Yeah. Please have a seat.
Adam Sandler's
Adam
dick
Sandler's
is out.
uncircumcised ass fucking Jewish dick.
He's Jewish. It's definitely circumcised, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's.
I
their
got
thing.
scared that I got that wrong. Wait a second. Are Jewish ones not the one? But no,
They're
they
the
definitely
ones
are.
with the one.
Yeah. They're the ones. They're the ones.
But yeah, God. Yeah, I had a conversation with one of my coworkers earlier today about their
About circumcision?
kid's uncircumcised dick, and I was just like, dude, please stop talking.
That's
to
an
me.
interesting topic. That's an interesting
It
topic,
was,
and I don't know where I
was
stand
just
on
like,
it either.
dude, I'm never having kids. I can't stand this
So
conversation.
what was their take on the circumcision? They were like, no, we're not doing this to our baby.
I gave them shit. I was like, you should have circumcised that.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes.
There's like so many studies now that are like, you're really fucking up their brain whenever you do that much damage to their dick and that many nerve endings at such a young age, and you can't give them legitimate
They're not
pain
gonna
medication.
remember. They're not gonna remember.
They don't remember. They don't remember. But just because you don't remember getting a scar doesn't mean you don't have a scar.
I just know you're gonna stand out
You
if
think
you're
so?
not circumcised. And
Maybe in Texas, but
yeah. do we want to go here? Do we want to talk
Yeah.
about the subject?
yeah.
Yeah. If you like,
Maybe, I don't know if I get
yeah.
uncomfortable. I'll tell you.
well, I don't know.
Okay. So, as a woman, I don't think I've ever noticed any difference.
What?
I don't think that I've noticed. I don't know.
You're not paying attention.
I guess I'm not. Or maybe they're,
It's very
or maybe they,
obvious.
maybe they've all been circumcised and I don't know the difference, because I remember one time looking up with a bunch of girls, and it was like after, I don't know, I was probably like 22, and we all were like, we don't think we know what a uncircumcised dick looks like. And we looked it up, and we were all like, we definitely didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, it was different. It was different, and I don't think that we had seen one. But at the same time, I don't know.
Yeah, I just remember like being on the football team.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you see
We're
everybody
all in the
else's
shower.
dicks.
Yeah.
And there
We're all-
weren't that many that were...
There was literally
one?
And
Did he have
we
to
called
own
him,
it?
We called him Chorizo Penis.
Ew. Did
That's
he
what
have
they
to
call
own
it.
it? Did he have to be like, yeah, my dick's all natural? Or what? Like, what
No,
did he do?
He was just
ashamed.
insulted,
He was insulted and ashamed
and we made fun of him.
of his dick.
So like, that's what women don't understand.
Is like the
when they,
camaraderie
like,
among
make that
men
choice.
about
Well,
making
I-
fun of
who
each other's
knows-
dicks.
Who knows what it's like now? No, it's a real thing.
I know. I believe you. I 100%
Shower
believe you.
sliding. I mean, you hang out with men.
Yeah, and you see their
and they
dicks.
see- Yeah.
I just haven't seen that many
And-
vaginas in my life. Like
They
so I
won't-
guess that's like one of the things
Yeah,
that we
they
don't
won't-
understand. Like guys are looking at
They
each other's
won't
dicks
give
all
you
the
crap.
time.
At, like, the only crap you're gonna get is if you have a huge dick,
Okay.
right?
And then
Like,
everybody
that's
makes fun
how
of
the
you, or
locker
what?
room was. It'd be like the hammer. Like we had a guy who was like, this dude's a fucking hammer.
Okay.
Like a guy that was like hung like a fucking horse.
Okay.
Like that's.
And he was like cool
Like-
with that, or was he like bashful?
Dude, of
about
course
his
he was cool. About
Okay. Well, I don't know if they'd be.
Yeah.
The girl that we made fun of because her
Yeah.
tits were huge, she like hid her tits forever.
Oh my god.
Still to this day, and she has huge tits, and she like is like
They're
tightening them
beautiful.
down. Just because I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
because we made fun
well,
of her for
just
them, or
body,
because
yeah, body stuff is weird.
yeah, body stuff is weird.
Yeah. And I just know that we gave guys shit for not being circumcised.
Okay. And you think it's going to be the same case now?
It's probably not the same now.
Yeah.
Especially living in Austin.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Mexicans here.
Mm-hmm. Right?
They don't do that.
Oh, they don't?
That's why it's called chorizo penis.
Oh.
Because a lot of Hispanics do
I
not.
thought because it looked like chorizo or something.
It does.
Oh, it does. Okay. I've
And-
got a little bit of Googling.
Well,
to do, 'cause I
there's
felt-
also like a hygiene factor.
That's what I've heard, but then I've also heard the opposite, that like it doesn't affect your hygiene at all.
No, it does.
I did hear. I listened
It
to
does.
I listened to this one podcast called Ologies, and there was a urologist on it, and she was talking about penis and all things penis and urethra related, and she
Are you
said,
about to have a son or something?
"Do what?
Are you pregnant?
No, no." I just randomly, I
was like, are
randomly
you-
know all
are you
these
about to
dick
have a fucking-
facts.
Yeah, are you about to have a kid?
No, but I thought, I really thought a lot about it whenever I was pregnant with Reagan and before we knew she was a girl, because I knew this information about it affecting their brains when they're very young, and there's like no actual studies that they do better or worse with one. There is a study now that the transmission of HIV is slightly less in men who are circumcised, which that could be something, but I don't know.
Yeah, just don't have a boy.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
So, okay, so with the, I've always kind of been like a little bit confused on this, is the Jewish, like, tradition
To circumcise.
at 13? Like when your
No.
bar mitzvah is? No. Okay.
No.
I
thought everybody was getting their
It's
dicks
very-
cut at 13,
No.
which was very confusing
It's
for
at
me.
birth.
Okay.
It's very rare that that happens.
That you wait till you're older.
Yes, that's like does not happen.
Why? Because it hurts so bad?
Talk to Dylan.
Because it hurts so bad.
Well, yeah, it's genital mutilation.
Exactly! Why do it to a baby?
But every guy's got it done to them.
I know,
Doesn't
but does
matter.
that make it okay? Does that make it okay?
What's wrong with it?
It's unnecessary. It's an unnecessary cosmetic procedure to a baby.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm just being the devil's
I-
advocate. But,
I know that Aaron and Laura did not do that with Jones.
I knew that.
Okay, cool.
Medical professional
And
decided that
me-
it was unnecessary
Well,
to
me
do
and
it
Ron
to.
both said you should get him circumcised. So I know that. I know that that was their decision, but
Mhm.
I don't agree with it. But it's fine. Whatever.
That's a
I
tough
don't know.
question.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I don't know
And I
either.
also don't, like, it's fine. Like, I also don't
I also
care.
feel like, okay, getting
I
a
just-
little
I
piece
just
of your
wanted
penis.
to help the little guy out,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, getting a little bit of your
It's
penis chopped off
probably
is probably
better.
traumatizing. But being shoved through a canal that's not big enough for you and squishing your skull into place as you're like enter the world, that's also probably a little traumatizing. So I mean, what's a little snip?
That's right.
So I've got a lot of different views on it,
Well,
and I'm
it's
glad
just-
that I don't have to.
dude.
I don't have to come to fruition with any of those
Yeah.
views as of right now.
Well, like, the world is kind of pain.
Yeah.
So, like, what's one more thing?
Also, I mean,
I hate to say that, but
I totally agree because the twins had to go through so much trauma in the NICU with getting their blood drawn so frequently. It hurt so bad. The whole blood cuff thing. So River had to have a blood pressure cuff on her at all times, and it would monitor her blood pressure every 15 minutes. Well, it ended up, every time it would blow up, it was scraping her foot, and it was scraping the skin off of her foot while she was in the NICU. So it was like this horrible
yeah.
scab that turned into a nasty scar that she still has, and she was having to go through that pain every 15 minutes. I imagine it did some shit to her brain that was like not cool, having to go through that kind of pain.
Yeah.
Her mom's nowhere. I'm not in the NICU all the time because they wouldn't even let me be. So all this trauma, she's the toughest kid. She like literally sprained her wrist the other day, and she like didn't even come tell me until she was done playing, and then was like, "Hey, by the way, this is going on.
Yeah, that's-
We're gonna need to ice this before bed." And I was like, "Holy shit! Okay." So I mean, maybe it made them tougher because they're definitely very
Yeah,
tough.
dude. Yeah, well, human beings are a lot tougher than people think.
Yeah. And babies are a lot more malleable than people think too. People drop their babies all the time and their babies are fine. Which is crazy because you think if you drop it,
People drop their babies all the time and babies are fine.
yeah.
I love that.
You think if you drop it, like that's like
Yeah,
this
you're
tiny
done.
baby, this
You're
baby's
done.
done.
Yeah.
It's a pancake now. What is this? And they're just fine.
Pancake now.
They're just fine. They're just like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
You're totally right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Who
there's
knows?
that.
Who knows what's the fucking right shit?
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I don't think I would do it.
do what?
Circumcise my son.
Oh. It's your choice.
I don't think I would do it. I think I would spend my life trying to
sure he was comfortable
mean,
with the way that his
apparently-
dick looked before he got to the point.
Apparently, that's a thing now. Like, I'm sure girls are used to that now.
I don't know. Survey says.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't fucking know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know either. I haven't like talked to anybody
Yeah.
about it.
Right.
But
Yeah, it cracks me up. Like, I pass through the high school, like, every day and just look at the kids and their fashion and all their shit. It's just like, dude, you fucking kids. You have no idea
yeah.
what the fuck life is holding. But also, like, I feel stupid because they understand things that we don't.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah.
You forget that because you look at them and you're like, little baby, like, what do you know?
Yeah.
But you forget you were that
They-
age and you were like,
Yeah, I can remember being
so
that guy.
much.
Yeah. It is crazy. Yeah, dude, I thought, man, what about you? Like, what were you, I know you left early from home, but like, was there a point where you just like thought you had it all figured out?
oh, I thought I had it all figured out. All of it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, life is easy, first of all. Even
Oh,
after,
yeah, it's so easy.
yeah, I was like, this shit is easy. Everybody else is a whiny baby.
Yeah.
And I got this figured out. And I did not.
Yeah. Clearly.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
Yeah. It's so,
Yeah.
so different.
That's why, like, yeah, I look at those kids, I'm just like, dude, please enjoy your life.
Yep.
Like, you were in for a fucking awakening.
Yeah. They're
Get
always like,
ready.
the whole thing is like, it gets better. It gets better. Life is tough in high school.
Does it?
It doesn't. It gets
doesn't
so
get any
worse.
better.
It gets really bad. It gets really bad. So buckle up.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Chandler, my cousin, this guy, he was like kind of talking to me about like life advice. And I was like, just so you know, it doesn't get better, but also it kind of does.
Yeah. You
And I
have
told
more
him, I
freedom.
was just like, dude, just keep working, keep
Just
having
keep your head down. And
somewhat of a job, and I swear to God, some woman will grab onto you like you're the last latch. You're the last fucking tree that they can grab onto. I was like, just keep being employed
Yeah.
and keep the faith.
Yeah.
And that's good advice.
That's pretty good.
Right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
if you go
Dude,
above that, oh my God, you're a superhero.
If you go above that,
If
then
you go below that, you're
then
probably
you're the
still
fucking
alright.
man.
Just get back on
then
track.
I'm calling you about how I'm depressed.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Dude, that's how you do family, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, just hang in there.
Yeah.
It'll get better. I swear.
My little
I
sister-
swear to fucking God. Just stay employed, and some woman will talk to you.
It'll be
You'll
fine.
be okay.
It'll be alright.
Doesn't matter if you weigh fucking 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
You'll do great.
Yes. Yeah.
I've got to run home. I gotta go. I've got to bathe one. I have one right now, so.
Bathing kids.
Bathing, getting ready for school. Their bedtime is
They're
at
not
8
out of
o'clock, so.
school yet?
Nope. They got one more week. Next week is the big week where it's like all the events, all of the shit. You gotta buy like gifts for all the teachers. I'm like, okay, fuck you
Yeah.
guys. I've gotta buy y'all a gift every month. I appreciate you. Fuck off.
But no, for real, though, I really do appreciate all the teachers